Welcome to Loleventvods. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
That's correct, which I really do like. It's a great answer into Lulu. She's very vulnerable, and especially
because they saw him thanks to that early ward pathing towards bot side. Ooh, flash.
Hook. Kalist gets hooked. He's only got the cleanse and he doesn't have a hope of getting out. Doesn't burn the summoner. First blood to G2.
A nice punish.
Looks like at the moment, Skewmon is basically trying to read, hey, KC will trade Void Grubs for Dragon, which is why Skewmon is now going towards this bottom side. But you can see the wards are already there, so Skewmon will just get spotted while it's the Void Grub take from KC.
For KC as well, they're playing around the fact that Caps doesn't have flash, right? If they can put more pressure towards that mid lane, if they can move Targamas up, they make it so that Lebrov and Skewmon have to hover around mid a little bit more. Caps might be caught out here as Yike is coming in from the side, but he can just path down towards the bottom. The Emperor's of Ike just clipping him though, and the Weaver's Wall still going to be stunned on it. Well played by KC. Caps levels up, should still fall. Vladdy on the board for Karmine Corp.
Brilliant play from KC in the mid lane. Vladdy just clipping Caps on the edge. Sets up nicely for Yike on the gank. Now he can return over to those Void Grubs as Skewmon finishes off the Dragon.
The former G2 jungler sets his sights on his former teammate by working with Vladdy.
Vladdy still had flash if Caps had got any further away. Nature's Gas coming out from Skewmon, but look at the damage already onto Lebrov. Kalist with the cleanse away, almost got Lebrov. In the end, it's Targamas that falls. Kalist was a gnat's whisker.
The most dangerous part of that play was him being under tower range.
Kalist has no summoners. He's stepping into darkness there. That was greedy from Kalist. Hun Summoner and Lebrov punish him rightly. He didn't have anyone on his side of the map and didn't know where Hans and Lebrov were.
But that should take nothing away from Kalist as Lebrov sets his sights on Kalist once more.
Kalist just hasn't got an opportunity to actually go.
He's at his own base!
It's just harassment. That's all Lebrov's doing, trying to make sure that Caps can come in as well. The flash over the wall, wild growth onto Kalist. There's too many wards on the blast cone, and Kalist can't order it.
To his own base, and G2 found him, but Caps now may not be safe.
Does have the flash away from Yike, looking for the permafrost here. Vladdy coming in as well, he's hooked away. Caps starting to walk away, but in the end, Vladdy's soldiers will secure the kill.
And in that little bush on the bottom side, so they'll have full information. So KC just have to give this. They can't really compete when Kalist is so separated, even as the preset, in case they look for Dragon immediately to a bot side play.
And remember earlier, we talked about the consequences of delaying the...
The moment KC trying to answer on this top side, but here comes the Ezreal ult.
True Shot Rush coming out as well. Look at the CC on Kalist. He does have flash and he has the cleanse and he has a wild growth, but it's not enough to save him. Kalist a little bit overextended.
Your screen and you see a 2.2k, 2.3k gold lead in favor of Hans Sama, but really the star of this game has been Lebrov. 100% KP on one of his go-to champions, a player that had a lot of question marks surrounding him upon his arrival into the roster. But here, in this best of 5 game 1, he's having a fantastic performance.
Justifiably had a lot of questions around him as well, I think. Like, he didn't have a great start to Winter, nor did G2. Targamas, on the other hand, has actually leveled up substantially from where we saw him last year, especially with him teaming up with Kalist. It's a duo we've been expecting to see for a while.
in their mid games, which has been this duo working together.
Slash from
Lebrov.
Lebrov.
He's getting swifty. He lands the hook there onto Targamas, pulls him back. The wild card comes up as well, but Hans Sama already on a rampage now with the Nature's Grass coming out. There's the knockback with the seismic shove. Yike yeeted across the wall. He goes back in. Vladdy trying to put all the damage down he can. Is it enough? Emperor's Divide will not kill off Skewmon. G2 wipe away Karmine Corp in the bot tribush.
G2 parted the seas, and KC are fighting up. Caps is on the way towards Kalist as well, but Hans, he's got some serious damage. Not quite able to get it.
Movement speed from Kalist, enough to get him to safety, but G2 are quickly stabilized. Oh, a snipe from Hans Sama as he gets another kill onto Kalist.
You can only step up, and the True Shot Barrage is always going to connect.
Really putting the CC into Camp Kalist this game.
Yeah, Camp Kalist, Camp Caps, it's all about CC. All about CC, and G2 now 4,500 gold ahead. We wondered if the series would be close, and it still could be, but what a statement this has been from G2 in game 1. Doubt them at your peril. It is the LEC, after all. Lebrov here stepping forward. Yike perhaps looking to smite away. The Rift Herald can't get there in time. Well, Arctic Assault back across the wall. His way away from the hook. Is Lebrov? Just trying to work out where his first item is going to be. He's not going for the tanky, you know, doesn't need a locket. It's really more about getting that ability haste, getting those hooks down. Yike trying to get around the jungle, but can't get anywhere close to the dragon. Lebrov continues to be a
Is he gonna
thorn
hook
in
it?
the side,
He's
man.
oh, I thought he was going to hook the Krug as well, just to put salt in the wound. For the play on top side. Okay, cool. Labrov speeds himself up and looks for the pick onto Targamas like this.
Targamas has flash. There's a Weaver's Wall coming out, and with the twisted advance landing, I don't think Targamas is going to have a chance to flash.
And that's that can ult in towards the mid lane. Like, there is no winning in this situation as KC.
This composition's ability to collapse is just so fast. With the Talia ultimate, with the CC that they have combined with the Blitzcrank and the Maokai, KC now looking for an angle into the Atakan.
And Yike steal it. He's done that quite a few times. Skumon Mikhail's immediately by Labrov. Yike trying to get in here, but Broken Blade's going to keep him at bay. The Otacon secured, and now the fight's life on G2. Chain of Corruption hits Cats down towards the bottom side. Yike's still tanky, but he's knocked back into the middle of G2. Once again, the all-out coming out from Kana. He's knocked back as well by Broken Blade. And Karmine Corp dive in, but find no way of getting out. TP behind as Broken Blade's looking for the flank, and Labrov's looking to send Vladdy 6 feet under. BB now on the flank. Kalist has the flash. Targamas has one of his own as well, but isn't going to get the chance to use it. BB still chasing. Kalist only has cleanse, so cleanse the slow, but knocked into the wall. Has nothing left, and he can't even kill a Broken Blade.
It's a 22-minute ace.
They're in the correct positions, but... yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do in this sort of position.
I mean, you start thinking about game 2.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You start thinking about, hey, it's a best of 5. There's still plenty of opportunities to turn this around. We're in our first...
Vision is possible, and they have done that relatively fruitfully. Karmine Corp no vision at all towards the pit.
Kalist went back for Winsus though. So again, we're in this 4 versus 5 situation, which is why G2 started up the Baron. And Labrov just looking for this play over the wall.
Yike going forward, Pathmaker in, Broken Blade immediately dives onto Kana, who goes all out. The Baron now taken by G2, Kana at half HP. The hook lands on Targamas, and immediately he's rooted up. The wild growth is a wild, no he falls. Vladdy dives in with the Emperor's Divide, but he only finds a tree, and now he's the one going timber. Yike and Kalist, the last 2 standing. Labrov's having none of it. Hunsummer with another. Yike trying to walk away wounded from his former teammates, but he's locked up by Skumond, and he'll fall. It's a triple for Hunsummer. 11-0-6 as G2 walk down mid.
G2 righting the wrongs of the regular season in this first game. They cut down Yike as their last member, and now they will march towards the Nexus.
An impressive performance in game 1 as G2 stamped their authority in this best of 5.
It's a demolition, lads. G2, 27 minutes, 14,000 gold lead, 20 kills to 3. And it seems like Karmine Corp haven't really woken up yet. Let's see if they can awake from their slumber for game 2.
Still a long series ahead of us, but what a performance. Hunsummer continues his winning ways.